Hi, Chloe.
Hey, hi Chantal. Hey Roxanne.
Hey, Chloe.
I love that. So we are so excited to have you on. This is Bravo Hot Take. It's Bravo Hot Takes, right?
It's hot Bravo takes. Okay, so I do listen to you guys, and whenever you mention me,
Wow.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm being mentioned. I'm like, Roxanne just can't get it. It's hot Bravo takes.
Oh my
Roxanne,
God.
get it together.
Oh my God. So unprofessional of me. I'm so sorry. So
No.
now I'll never forget it. So good.
Better not.
This is a TikTok star right here.
Oh
So
my god.
you blew up on TikTok. And it was like out of nowhere, it's like I saw one of your videos and went viral. And then I kept seeing your videos and you just kept blowing up and blowing up and blowing up. And I'm watching this and I'm like, yes, she's saying everything that we've been saying. And she's blowing up on TikTok. This is amazing. So tell us about your journey on TikTok. What made you get a TikTok? Talk to us about that.
Okay, so I actually started TikTok in November of last year. So it actually blew up really fast. So I was shook, but I started it because I had like barely any friends to talk about Bravo with because all my friends are so busy. So and they like don't care.
Yeah.
Same.
Right, same. We can relate.
Yeah, so I was like, let me start talking, and I was really into Salt Lake City at the time, so like I made like a few videos about that. But I've always like listened to you guys. I feel like I've listened to you guys for the past like what 2 years. Like you guys had this podcast about Danielle Cabral's event.
Yeah.
I started listening to you guys.
That was in the beginning. Yeah.
Yes. So you guys actually instilled the fear of God in me when it came to doing New Jersey takes. So I actually took a while before I did New Jersey takes.
Oh my gosh.
Well, a while, like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Once I started, I was like, you know what? Because I would scroll through and I would see all these takes against Teresa, and it would infuriate me because I'm like, are you guys okay? Like, what's going on right now? So I was like, you know what? Let me just start it. And I blew up big time with my Margaret take. And then I was like, ooh, should I do my Melusian take? I don't know. And then I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let me do it because all those comments were actually insane. So yeah, I started doing a lot of Jersey takes, and now my predominant audience is Jersey.
They're passionate.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I posted a video and I was like, if you ever want to be a Bravo influencer, do not make your anything Jersey.
It's not for the weak for sure.
No.
What do you, so Chloe obviously has very similar takes. I mean, probably the exact same takes as we do. So it was interesting to see her talk about it on TikTok and then blow up. And we're like, oh my, and again, we were just like, this is amazing. We want more people to speak like this. And you speak very well too. So I'm like, that's even a bigger bonus. You know, she really knows how to express her thoughts and things like that. You know how to articulate yourself very well. So that's good. And you say it in a good way without putting someone down or anything of that sort. So you're not like, you know, we're not trolls. On the other side, there's the keyboard warriors. And I was explaining this to my brother because it has gotten so bad where we've had trolls come for us like every single day that we had to go to the police. And it's an ongoing thing where we filed a harassment, and it's like an ongoing case where we have to continue to send things and all that stuff. And I was talking about it with my brother. My brother's like, wait, so you have people coming for you every single day over your opinion on a reality show? And I'm like, yes, literally, these are like, there's literally unwell people who are doing this. Like they spend every single day. He's like, do you come for them because of their opinion? I'm like, no, I don't care if someone disagrees with me. So how has it been seeing the other side of getting attacked for saying your opinion on a TV show?
It's so shocking to me because I actually posted about this and I was like, you know what? I'm a normal person, and someone's like, normal people don't say that they're normal people. I'm like, no, because you're not normal. You're upset with me because I am saying Melusian Gorga. Like, obviously that's a joke. Like, she's delusional, so it's funny.
Yeah.
But like, but it actually shocks me. And I guess I wasn't as surprised because I did listen to you guys. So I kind of knew that would come. But I kind of went into it slower because I was like, you know what, let me not say my name at first. And then like I went on Carlos, so then I kind of had to say my name. So like, I don't know. it's shocking because I don't understand, but I also understand that people can kind of develop these in their mind, these relationships with these people because it is reality TV, but they don't see it as like just a TV show the way that we see it as just a TV show, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I go back and forth with it. I try to make a joke out of it every now and then. Sometimes I actually have to block people because it's so crazy. The other day, this guy was like, well, I don't know what they are because they don't have a profile picture or anything.
Yeah.
But they're like, all you do all day is sit in your car and talk crap about people. I'm like, really? You get that out of 5-minute videos? That's what you get? Like,
Right.
It makes no sense. And like, they say like, you're so obsessed with Teresa. I'm like, you're obsessed with Teresa. You are constantly on my videos, commenting on her on your faceless page. Like, so you have to make a joke out of it and kind of realize who you're speaking to. But yeah, I think that you guys definitely prep me.
Wait until you get wait until you get the payroll comments, like, oh, they're paying you and like all these things. It's like, okay, I wish.
No, I got that day one. As soon as the Mars video came out, I've been technically on Teresa's payroll ever since. But you know what? It actually worked out because now I'm actually getting paid on TikTok after that live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am getting paid by
And here's the thing. I hate when people say we're getting paid. Because even like the people who defend people that we don't really like, I don't think they're getting paid. I'm like, that's your opinion. Like, that's okay. You're allowed to have that opinion. It's never that serious. But I mean, you're showing your face. We're showing our face. So it is what it is. Like anyone can say anything behind, whatever the hell they are. We have like an outside life, but it really is shocking. And I always say this, that there's people like this who are our neighbors. Like that's a very, very scary thing that just like harass people 24/7. And we have one life and this is how they live, like where they're obsessing over people who you have an opinion on a TV show that you don't like. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But we're proud of you because you keep killing it and you're doing so well. What did you watch New Jersey? Because I know most of your audience is New Jersey. Did you watch it from the beginning?
Okay, so I'm turning 25 next weekend, so I definitely did not watch it from the very beginning. I actually have the same birthday as Melusian Gorga.
That is so funny.
I know.
You're an Aries.
Yes, I am.
Aries though.
Yeah.
You're an Aries too?
Yes.
I love that for us. Okay. Wait, what are you, Roxanne?
I'm a Taurus.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I'm a Teresa. We are a Taurus, yes.
Yeah, so it's like the Melusians and the Teresas.
Yes, exactly.
No, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought.
You said that you definitely weren't watching it like at 10 years old because you're just 25.
Right. So
15 seasons in almost.
Yeah, so I started watching it season 10 because I remember I saw the Margaret getting her hair snagged and I was like, oh my god, what happened here? I saw a random clip on social media, I don't know how. So I went back, watched that season to catch up to that moment. I've watched ever since, and then when season 11 hit, I remember Melusian throwing cheese at Teresa, and I was like, what is going on right now? Like, what is this? This doesn't make sense. So then I went back and I binge watched everything. And I was like, why are most of them on this girl's side? It makes no sense to me. Like, we can see everything happening. Like, clearly they didn't watch from the beginning, but I don't know.
I think that there was a lot of people like you that started season 10 and season 11, but you went back and you ended up saying, I'm going to rewatch it all. I'll watch it from the beginning. And I think what happens is so many people start from there and they see Melissa and they're like, she's fun. She's cool, and they see Teresa on the defense where she's like reacting to things and all this history. And you actually like watched it through. So I feel like the reason that Melissa does have people siding with her is because they're casual viewers. And we always say that. So they just never really got into it.
Yeah, but even a casual viewer, like for example, whenever I watch the hair pull event, you can obviously see all of these women gaslighting Teresa and Danielle for for like Danielle was assaulted first, and they not realize that getting water poured on you, literally dumped on you, is assault. Like that's actually insane.
Yeah.
And the fact that I saw all of them just immediately turn on Danielle and then say like, Teresa, are you crazy? Like, why are you defending this woman? And it was even before the hair pull where they're like, you can't defend her. I'm like, they are clearly targeting this woman. So I had it in the back of my mind that this woman was a victim. And then I just got my point proven when I went back. So, and they want to not like her because people don't like other people to succeed. And obviously Teresa is the star of the show. So I think that's what it all boils down to. And Malusian's a pretty face. So.
That's literally what it is. Like, she's like, people look at her as like the pretty fun girl. Like, oh, she's fun. And I'm like, because they see her drunk in 2 of the 12 episodes where she keeps saying, when I'm drunk, I'm fun. Like, I have so much fun. Because she literally does it every time she drinks. Like, she says that she's the most fun girl ever. So...
And it's funny because on TikTok especially, I'm not on it, but it's like a younger crowd, and like that's who loves her even more. So like I'm sure you even see it, like that's why you get so much more hate probably on TikTok because they favor her 100%.
Yeah, well, one thing that I am happy about though is that I've managed to somehow convince everyone that that Teresa is the victim. So I don't know how, because I guess they really weren't as dedicated as we originally think.
Yeah.
But some people are like, you know what, I rewatched because of you, and thank you so much. Like, I see it now that like Teresa is really the victim. So they're coming around. I feel like the younger generations, you know, she's starting to get her vindication. Hopefully it pays off for whatever happens next.
You need to get on Facebook because those people are scary. The people on Facebook are actually the people who are so anti-Teresa. I've never seen anything like it. And I mean, I have a Facebook. I don't really use it like that though. I'm not active on it, but every time I see when we post things from us, I'm like, damn, these people come so hard for her. And I just don't understand it because I was actually talking to her and we were just like talking about, whether she found out the sex of her 4th baby and whatever. And I was like, you literally filmed everything on this show, like being pregnant, having, you know, a baby on the show. You filmed everything. Like, you gave us everything. And I think about it with Beverly Hills with Kyle and how Kyle, we're not allowed to mention some things. And I'm like, do we see the difference here? Like, how can we not respect someone who literally gave everything? And then on other shows, they kind of produce it where they're like, don't mention this, don't say that. And I'm like, she literally gave everything to this show. And that's why it is so iconic, you know?
Exactly. Agreed. And it's also definitely a regional thing for sure, because like people in Beverly Hills are obviously going to be more fake and more respectful of like protecting their image.
Yeah.
People in Jersey, like since it rooted in so much hate for Teresa by season 3, I feel like it's almost like they thought that she deserved no respect after that, like especially after her friends turned against her.
Right. What do you guys think? So I'm not sure if you guys saw Danielle Cabral. There were some, I would not consider this trolls. Like, I don't know. There was people on their Instagram page that commented on her stuff, and I want to pull it up. And they really didn't say anything crazy. Like, they were just like, focus on your kids or something like that. She literally then found these accounts, called their employer, sent it to their employer, emailed it to their employer. And I want to show you guys what she said.
No.
No, I'm trying to pull it up. And I just feel like New Jersey has gotten to a point that it's so classless. Like, I don't see like Kyle Richards. I don't see Sutton. I don't see like Portia. I don't see any of these people doing that, you know? And this girl wanted fame so badly. And I get it. The trolls do. It is a lot. But what these people are doing is like, they're commenting on one thing and she's literally taking it and then calling them. So someone had said, if I were so bougie, I would have gotten my kids in incisionless, what is otoplasty, you guys? What the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean?
I don't even know what that means. So So she comments, so she puts that comment on her story. And then she puts, imagine the sad human life, this under a video of my babies. This makes me so upset for the world that they're growing up in. And she's a beauty nurse. Yikes. Would you trust her with a needle? You guys, she then puts the picture of the beauty nurse and tags her. And then another person, she was like, your husband's tits make him healthy. And so she's like, here's a mother of 2 boys. She puts the account and she says, or this one who left this disgusting comment under my video. Get this. She's a health phys ed teacher to children. Disgusting. So like, this is what she's doing. And she's like, after emailing her school district, who by the way could care less, here's a public school. She names the public school. And she's like, instead of issuing an apology, she changed her profile. Does she teach her kids? And this is what she's doing. What the hell do we think about this? I've never seen a housewife. I've never seen anyone do this. And for someone who's not even, we don't even know if she's going to come back on the show. What is your guys' opinion on this?
Well, before Chloe gives her opinion, otoplasty, I just Googled, it means that it's surgery to get their ears reshaped. So she's basically talking shit about the kids' ears. But okay, go ahead. That could make you feel a little bit, but go ahead.
No, I'm actually kind of happy she's doing that because hopefully that means we'll never have to see her ever again on our screens. Because this is so like, clearly she's not meant to be a reality TV star. I never give my opinion on her ever because I said one word about her. I did like a whole thing about every single Jersey star, and I just go trash about Danielle Cabral.
That's all you need.
And I got the craziest message from I don't know who, but it sounded like her verbiage and how she talks. So I kind of figured like, okay, this woman is very much unhinged. And I will say, whenever I was on that live with Teresa and Louis, whenever you're on live, you get kind of little notifications about kind of who you can allow to join in. So you kind of can tell who's in there. And one of the names said Danielle Cabral and da-da-da-da-da. So, I mean, I think that this woman is just like on a whole nother level when it comes to things. And it's so inappropriate. If you can't handle the heat, definitely don't become a reality TV star.
Yeah.
Okay.
And especially because she already knows what it feels like. So for her to go after somebody's like work and money, like that's where I draw the line. Like I hate more than anything when anyone comes after anybody's job like that. It's like, don't come after, even like, you know, before I think we even stood up for Food Lips when like people were like doing bad reviews on his account. And we said like on his like, it was like his car or something. We're like, don't do that. Like, don't put bad reviews on their accounts. Like, don't go after like their actual money, you know, like
it's not that serious.
Exactly. No. So like for her to do that and try to get these people in trouble or fired is crazy.
But here's the thing is that Danielle, when the whole Jennifer Aiden stuff happened, she made skits about it. She's making fun of her. She is like talking so much shit. She is encouraging people to bully Jennifer Aiden. And, you know, unfortunately, a lot of people do come for Jennifer. Maybe they don't like Jennifer and that's made them like Danielle. So, and that's gave her some fans because like they all might not like the same person. And it's like she's encouraging hate for other people. But when someone comes for her, she can't handle it. Like she's just been so classless. Anything that's happened, she's like, I'm so happy that happened to them. They deserve it, blah, blah, blah. But then she's sitting here doing that, literally putting people's pictures up, like their family pictures. And it's like, they're not on a reality show. They're nobody. Like, what are you doing right now? It's not like they're harassing you 24/7. What are you doing?
And how do you have the time? Like, aren't you so busy with your bougie kids? Like, she's literally such a ghetto hot mess, you guys. I can't deal with her. Like, I like, she's literally at the bottom of my list for people that I want to return because I can't deal with it.
We said if they bring her back, there's no way, you guys, there's no way. But if they do, like, I don't know what, I would drive to New Jersey or New York to find out the production and figure out why, because that's
I would boycott it. Like, we won't even like have fun with that. You guys, I'd rather have Melissa come back than Danielle come back.
Me too.
And that tells you everything. I'm good with Rachel Fuda being back. I don't want Danielle to come back. She just brings so much trash to the show. You know, she wasn't meant for this. What?
I said she declasses the show.
Yeah, absolutely. She totally does. So, yeah, I just thought that was so ugly. It's like very ugly behavior, and we aren't here for it. Yeah, right. I did want to touch on Beverly Hills with you though, because I know that you have I think our opinions are extremely similar with Beverly Hills too.
Oh my God, I'm shocked by that actually then, because like people hate on us so much with their opinion on Beverly Hills.
No, I listened to her takes on Beverly Hills and I was like, oh, okay. Hey, we feel the same. I don't know, maybe as of recent, but I've saw in the beginning, Chantal, when we were like talking about Garcelle, which you guys, my opinion has kind of changed about her, like where I'm like understanding her and liking her. But in the beginning, when I would question things about Garcelle, like you did too. But I don't know. I feel like now as I'm watching, I'm like, I don't mind that what Garcelle's doing, you know? So I don't know if your opinions changed on that. If you mind, like what your thoughts are, you know, yeah, tell us your
my thoughts. Okay, so my thoughts on the whole Dorit, like, okay, so I had a video that really blew up, like bigger than my Jersey stuff about Garcelle, because I was saying, I know you guys don't really touch on subjects like this, but I was saying Garcelle literally weaponizes her blackness when it comes onto this show, and it's so disgusting to me because I literally don't feel like Dorit's microaggressive at all. I feel like Sutton is microaggressive. I feel like Sutton puts her in these weird positions and says all these questionable things to her, and I just feel like she just doesn't like Dorit, so she used such a small word like attack to completely
that was
this woman.
Yeah, that right. And it said so much on the show that it was like, but some people, but you know what? Here's the thing. A lot of people say you don't understand unless you are African American. So you are African American. What is your take on that?
No, yeah, my take is she definitely used it as a weapon, and it's so obvious and clear to me, and I get it, like, because I've experienced actual microaggressions, and a lot of the Black audience on Beverly Hills actually agrees with me as well, which I was so shocked about. But I had like a huge amount of Black people saying like, "Thank you, I've been waiting for someone to say it," because everyone's afraid to say it. But it's so obvious, and I don't know. I feel like it kind of devalues the word microaggressive because she's using it so loosely and lightly on a person that's obviously just blissfully unaware of certain words that you don't say. Because we all know Dorit. Like, Dorit is not over here like plotting and thinking, oh, I'm gonna like paint her as an angry Black woman. Like, no, Dorit's just like in her own world. Like, she's such like a Lisa Barlow in that way. Like, she's so blissfully unaware.
Yeah. That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah. So it frustrates me because I see her attack Dorit for that, but then when we get to this season with like Sutton and her mom, and we're literally seeing these situations play out in our face, I don't hear that word at all.
Right. Because if Dorit was in that situation, if Dorit's mom was like that, I feel like Elle would have said so much, and she's kind of bitter tongue. So it's like, it doesn't make sense. You have to give everyone the same energy. And she did not give Sutton that energy at all. And even I was like, oh my gosh, like I would never have my mom on TV if she was like that, even, and I know it's like people like to say, oh, it's a generation thing, blah, blah, they're unaware, whatever. But like, okay, I'm not going to put her on TV. Like, I'm not about to put her on TV then because like, that's not cool. I'm not going to do that. It's not cool for anybody. So
but what did I talk about Sutton? Because like, obviously, clearly she doesn't see anything wrong with how her mom is. So that just shows you who Sutton is.
Yeah.
I never like Sutton. She's the one housewife ever in life that I actually dislike.
That's Chantal.
I'm like that all the time. Like I don't get the appeal. I don't understand it. Like I don't even this like last night's episode, I wanted to go into the screen and just like punch her. I'm just like, throw her off the boat right now. Like not really, but like just get her off because I just don't understand.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy. We'll talk about it, but I'm so happy Garcelle was just like, I'm closing my mouth right now. I'm not doing shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying on this episode. You guys, I was like the last like 3 episodes, I was like, yeah, I totally understand why Garcelle is saying these things, and which is very shocking because she pisses me off a lot. So I'm like,
the biggest thing is like both like I guess side pieces like Bose and Garcelle. Like Garcelle always sticks up for Sutton, and then Bose always sticks up for Dorit. They both like had a different, tune this episode, and it was so like refreshing to see. Yeah, and I loved it.
Well, I want to start from the beginning. I want to ask you guys a question. Am I crazy? Because why did they make it a big deal with Dorit saying she doesn't like to walk around naked? I don't think it's that bizarre. And I need to know. I need to know. Because like I'm watching it and I'm like, bro, like I'm not sitting here walking around naked. Like I don't want to do that. What did you guys think? I'm sorry. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I thought it was weird that they made a big deal out of it. Like, I'm pretty much a nudist, so like I understand like the feeling of being like, oh yeah, I want to be naked all the time. So like, but I wouldn't shame someone else for not wanting to be naked because I understand a lot of people are just uncomfortable with their bodies. So it is what it is. Listen,
though, I'm not uncomfortable with my body, like, but I'm also not like Chantel sleeps naked half the time.
No, I don't. But I'm comfortable with my body, and I still wouldn't like walk around like half naked.
Well, I'm saying though, like you sleep like with like a dress and like undies. Yeah. Like I literally sleep in a sweat outfit, and my husband thinks I'm weird. Yeah, because
that is weird, Roxanne.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm weird, but and then I also feel like these ladies forget how life is with like little kids. That you're not like out here like fucking walking around naked with little kids, like saying, look at me. I mean, they're all older. They're all past that in their life. So when they say that to Dorit, who still has very much young kids, I'm like, that's like, no one's doing that. Like we're trying to get through the thick of it with our damn kids right now. You guys are already exceeded that. So I just had to say that because I was like, maybe I'm the weirdo. And clearly you guys.
No, that makes sense though when you say that. Like now I get it.
Yeah.
But also, like, do you not get hot? Like sleeping in sweat?
No, because Chantel, how cold is my house?
I know, but you're still disgusting. Like even if I was cold, I couldn't breathe in that. Like I would not be in a good sleep.
I will say though, Jennifer Tilly was so real when she was like, I used to wake up early and put makeup on my face to look cute, because all my life I did that with my husband for a really long time when we were dating.
There's no way. Like I've never done that and I never will. So like people have effort. They put in the effort and work.
That is so funny because whenever she said that, I was like, oh my God, that's totally gonna be me once I get in a serious relationship. Like
it's so but once I got the ring, I never did that again. But I definitely went through that phase. I was like, that's so real. But let's talk the dinner. So Dorit, she confronts Sutton over dinner, and Sutton says she's not gonna take full responsibility. But Dorit did make a good point. She's like, "You're the one who wanted the sisterhood," which they all keep bringing that up against her. And then when
it was the worst thing she could have ever done in this season.
Yeah, and then Dorit's like, "Whenever I confront you, you reject it, and then go lower." And then Erica, she chimes in. And she just gave her opinion. And the way Sutton reacted, she wouldn't even allow Erica to say a word. And it's a lot. Like, what were your thoughts?
You know what? It's so crazy right now. I just had a moment where I thought I was actually listening to your podcast.
I'm dying. That is so funny.
She's like, shit, I have to ask her. I have to answer.
I'm like,
I'm dying. That is amazing.
Chantel, you go.
Well, I don't know about that portion because like I just think Dorit is annoying, but I kind of want to more talk about the apology, like the actual apology between Dorit and Sutton. Because did you want me to speak more about what you just said, Roxanne?
Well, then before you get into that, Erica did try to explain prior to the apology that it's hard for Dorit to move on because Sutton tends to do this. Like she'll apologize and it's not genuine. Mm-hmm. And then in her confessional, she even throws some shade saying, except, like, why can't you just accept my apology for calling you brokey? Like she was saying.
When she said that, I busted out laughing. Like that was the one time she got me. I was like, dang, not me laughing at a Sutton joke.
Yeah. So, and then, okay, so what did you want to say about the apology?
Yeah, like I don't think it's that crazy for Dorit not to want to accept it. Like I think Dorit can be annoying in the sense of like she just wants to keep going and going and going. And she could just say, okay, got it. But she could literally easily say, I accept your apology, but I need to see action. Like that's all she could say, And then I just hate that she wanted to like keep dogging on her to explain. Like she needs to explain herself so much that it's like exhausting. And this whole like back and forth. We're the 15th episode. It's the 15th episode. We're still talking about Dorit and Sutton, and there's this apology. It's annoying. So like, I was just like, and I think that's where Bose was just like, okay, just accept it. She's apologizing. What can you do? So she wants to move forward because she's overhearing them.
Yeah, I kind of get it. Like, as far as like, I think they all need to remember, like, this is a reality TV show. We need to keep it moving. Like, we can't just like keep festering on this. But at the end of the day, I also don't blame Dorit for being like, no, this woman is straight up fake. Like, because this is my perspective on it. Sutton is only sorry because she sat at home and realized, like, oh my God, most of the audience is broke. They are not going to like that I said this. I need to apologize immediately, sweep this under the rug, pretend like it never happened, say this is not my character, and just move on. And I'm glad that Dorit stood 10 toes down. Like, no, like, I need to see it with my two eyes. And then I like that Bose kind of said, like, you should just accept her apology, because it kind of gave us a sense of Bose is not Dorit's soldier, which is what so many people are trying to argue. Like, oh, Bose would do anything for Dorit. Like, especially Black people are like, oh, that's her mammy, which is like a weird term. Like, so
what does that mean? That's her mammy.
Like her nanny. Black women were nannies for a lot of younger, white women. So it's kind of a really derogatory term.
Yeah.
To call another Black person. So I don't know. I just feel like I feel proud of all of them in the situation. And I'm glad that at the end of the day, Sutton got what was coming for her.
Yeah, I do. I'm obsessed with Bose. What do you think? Do you like her?
Yes, I love her. Except I do think that she like has these moments of delusion where with men. And that upsets me about her, but it's kind of, she needs something that's quirky, and she needs a con. So that's
it's definitely her love life.
I think we're going to hear a lot about it at the reunion, because a lot of it doesn't make sense. Like, Chantel is like so shook about Bose's relationship, but I just feel like Bose is such a corporate girly. Like, I don't know, like even when she was like, okay, well, we found the solution. Like, how are we going to move forward? She apologized. There's nothing more. Like, this is just like someone who's very solution focused. So I just like seeing her vibe and stuff. I don't know. I'm obsessed with her. I think she's such a great addition. They did such a good job with her.
Well, I love that in the dinner, like she brings up how she saw Mo at Soho House, and like that voice note that she played for us. I was just like, she really is a girl's girl. Like that, she just really is such a great addition.
Yeah, I was literally clapping and like laughing the whole time. Like, thank God, like this woman just proves me right every single time. Like, I don't think there'll ever be a moment when I hate this woman.
Yeah,
like, perfection. Most impressive person we've ever seen on the show.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what's funny? It's like Kyle doesn't hate Mo, so the fact that she hates him so much for her, like she wants to like fight him, but like Kyle's doesn't even have those feelings like that towards Mo.
I guarantee when Kyle heard that voice note, like she was like, okay, she still feels a type of way that she was probably like, okay, you don't need to go this hard on him, Yeah. I do feel like she kind of feels that way. By the way, I send 700 voice notes a day. Do you do voice notes, Chloe?
No.
Oh my God.
It's the best thing ever.
I mean, maybe to like my best friends sometimes whenever it's absolutely necessary for gossip. But no, not usually.
I do like 2-minute voice notes at a time. Every time me and Chantal are talking, I'll be like, wait, no, it's so much easier. I am such a voice note person. It'll change your life if you ever do that. And if you have someone to do it with, obviously, but I make people get into it. So I just had to say that. Okay, so I wanted to say this. So I don't mind at all, Garcelle, bringing up the Morgan Wade stuff, only because the paparazzi stuff, when celebs, reality stars don't want to be seen, or, they don't want people to speculate, they'll make sure it doesn't happen no matter what. Okay. Again, we live in a state with Eminem, who lives 20 minutes away from us. We've never seen this man a day in our damn life. Now I know that we're in Michigan, but still, like, even when he's been in LA, there's no paparazzi photos of him. Okay. So people, if they really don't want to be seen with a person, they'll make sure of it. And Kyle almost welcomes it at times. We're always Kyle stans, but this situation, like, I so disagree with. What is your take on it?
Well, so I get frustrated with it because usually I'm like a girl's girl. I'm always for the woman. But at the end of the day, like, I don't feel bad for Kyle at all with this situation at all, because at the end of the day, you have been bumping coochies with Morgan, and we just have to look past that like it never happened. Like, and then we have to feel bad for you because he was spotted with a woman multiple times. No, this is not reality. I'm not going to go for it. Like, this poor man, I saw him literally in distress last season, and now I'm supposed to cry about him being spotted with a younger woman. No. I'm definitely anti-Kyle with this.
I definitely think Garcelle had every right to bring up the Morgan thing, and I'm happy she did because someone had to do it. It was just funny that Erica's like the take I have is like Erica's out here trying to call out all these hypocrites because she's like, Garcelle, we don't sit there and ask about your like love life, like, or whatever. But I do think the difference between Garcelle's love life and or like Kyle's love life is that there is a controversy right now surrounding Kyle, and it's not a scandal, but like there's so much like, you know, what we want to know. So like that's the important thing. Like no one really cares to know about Garcelle's love life, no offense. Like just like how we don't care about Sutton's love life right now. Like it's not fun. We're not like invested. We're invested in Kyle.
I don't want to see people go on dates. Like I don't want to see that.
Exactly.
And like that's so lame to me. I don't care about this like awkward date that you're gonna end up having and nothing goes from it. Like when you're with someone, let me know. But I don't want to see anything else. And sorry guys, if you're watching this, like my kids just came down real quick. So sorry.
I'm literally traumatized from watching Sutton's dates in the past.
Yeah,
I do agree with Erica. Like I agree with Erica in the sense of we don't know anything about their lives on like what the 5 seasons that they've been here, and all they do is pick at other women and and which is funny that Garcelle gets upset like, you didn't pick on Kyle with me. Like that's literally what that argument was, even though
that was bad.
But still, like that's what they do. That's their MO. Gang up on one person and like grill them like they're in the interrogation room. So I'm with Erica on that.
Yeah, no, that was very bad. The whole situation where after, you know, she's infatuated with Kyle. But at the end of the day, Kyle does think like all of them are friends now. Like she thinks we're all good friends. And as a friend, you're not going to like constantly call them out about something. But then I also like appreciate that Garcelle is calling out because I want to know about it too. Mm-hmm. And I do agree with Jennifer Tilly because she said that Kyle likes to tease press. And then, you know, Dorit made that one point in her confessional as well. So I did agree with all that stuff. But after the dinner, we see that Garcelle is so upset with Sutton and she's so mad because she felt like Sutton didn't press Kyle. And this was where it was like so awkward. And it's like, okay, so you guys are proving that you have this like weird loyalty towards each other. And each of you guys are not like, you guys like plan on, I don't know, like going.
It's an alliance.
Yes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, exactly.
It was more like they always have to have the same stance as each other. And if they don't have the same stance as each other, they're pissed at each other. Like they clearly talk about what are we going to agree on this season? What are we not going to agree on this season? And like, there was like this little rip that like Garcelle, I don't want to ever say she's jealous of like the relationship. I don't think she's jealous. I just think she finds it weird of Sutton and Kyle's relationship. And so like, that's where she just got so pissed because she's like, why are you up her asshole? And what are we doing here? You're supposed to be on my side.
I want to say something. Kyle would never be friends with Sutton if they weren't filming the show. Never, ever.
But they were friends before.
No, they weren't. They were never friends before the show
was fake. Like because when she got brought on, it was from Kyle.
Chantel, you know that.
I know. But like,
what are you even saying?
Beverly Hills is just a different beast. Like everyone
just
really knows each other.
Like Kyle introduced Anne Marie, who they don't speak at all anymore. Anne Marie's no longer on the show. Yeah. Those are all bullshit. Those aren't real friendships. Those are producers calling in and saying, hey, we're going to bring this person in. We want you to shoot with them prior. This is literally how it works. We want you to shoot with them prior. Let's see how you guys are together. We're going to have you bring them on. That's how it works. There's no real friendship. There's maybe a hire buyer. I've seen them at a party. That's not a real friend. So, And keep in mind, even like with the Crystal stuff, like some of them ended up getting good with Crystal. As soon as Crystal is not on the show, I mean, I know that Crystal especially had a hard time. No one's talking to Crystal. Like these aren't real relationships. And that's where I think Real Housewives is failing, is that they're not real relationships. They're all bullshit relationships, like where they're just tolerating people.
Yeah, I don't even think that Garcelle and Sutton would be friends in real life. Like
Never. We always never.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They're so different. Like they are so freaking different. It's crazy. So I watched the after show after this episode.
I didn't, so I'm curious.
Yeah.
Kyle was like, you know, it's interesting because like I'll have a private conversation with Garcelle and then she'll like mention it on TV. And it's like, I'm thinking that we're progressing and we're friends. But if we're friends, then you shouldn't be like mentioning this when we talked about it like privately is her whole take. The one thing about Kyle that I didn't agree with was she's like, and you know, her son wanted nothing to do with the show this season. So Garcelle asked us not to bring up her son. So we did not bring up her son. And I'm like, wait, but like, don't compare a child, like someone's kid on the show to someone that you like went on a music video with and made out with. Like, I thought that was like a very weird thing for her to say.
That is so weird because at the end of the day, like, Kyle, we are literally seeing you cry and mope about Mo having a new girl whenever we know you've been bumping coochies with Morgan. This is what I don't understand. It's infuriating. Yeah. Like, so it's, if someone didn't bring that up, it would be weird. And we would be frustrated as the audience because it's not like there's a kid that like, it's not like Kyle has a kid that's going after Garcelle's kid or something. So like, the kid has to be mentioned for some weird reason. So I don't know. Kyle is really good at spinning a narrative. Mm-hmm. And I that might work for some people, but it's not going to work for me.
And we for sure know like the production has to be telling Garcelle like mention it, like you have to mention it. I know you want to like mention it, so it's like she has to do her job and someone has to do it. And like it is right that's coming from Garcelle because that is kind of like her character to kind of like probe those type of questions. And she didn't say anything wrong. She was just like, what about you and Morgan?
Well, Erica said on the after show, she's like, listen, I'm on a need to know basis. Like, I don't need to know anything that you don't want me to know. And she's like, because I don't care. She's like, so she admitted and says, Kyle told me do not mention Morgan Wade's name on the show. And I said, that's fine. I don't care. I won't mention it.
So she's saying, Kyle's saying that she told them don't mention Morgan's name, and like they still did.
Well, Kyle's insinuating that, yes. And Erica's literally saying, she told me to. And I said, bet, that's fine. I won't mention her name. But it's like, we are on a reality show. And
you're bumping coochies with Morgan.
Right.
Yeah, you were just photographed at her concert. What is going on? Like this is what makes me mad. Like she just thinks that she's like the queen of the universe, and usually everyone bows down. But now no one's like, everyone's kind of doing their own thing because things are shifting. But like, no, we're not gonna not mention Morgan whenever you're literally going your way to make this public. Like you stood right there by the stage where you could be seen visibly like watching this woman on stage immediately after freaking Mauricio gets photographed. Like, please stop playing with us like we're stupid. I hate it when they play with us like we're dumb.
What do you guys think about her excuse though? She was like, it was like a thing in my calendar for 6 months. It was an obligation. Like the way she downplayed that was really crazy. If they are something, and I don't know what they are because like we don't know, but she like downplayed it. So I'm like, okay.
But I think that's where people get frustrated because they're like, you don't want to talk about it on the show, but then you go to this concert and you literally, if you didn't want to be seen, you wouldn't be seen. Okay. You made yourself seen. That's it. You were looking out. You know that there's speculation on you too. And that's it. It is what it is. So, those people who like need to protect a relationship because at the end of the day, Morgan, she did say that Morgan went on and Morgan like made a song about her, talked about Beverly Hills. And Morgan went on last season. She said that after it, when we first start the season, she says that Morgan wants nothing to do with the show. We now find out that she went to every single person and says, don't bring up their name. So she's like one of those people who are trying to protect their relationship because like, just like when a man doesn't want anything to do with the show, but then it's like, that's kind of like toxic in a way or something. Cause like they should support you if like you guys are with each other. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's very frustrating because we do typically really like Kyle. I don't think Kyle's going to come back next season.
Wow.
She should take a break. Like, she should take a personal break. I don't want her to be fired, but I want her to be like, you know what? I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to figure out my life, and then I'll be back whenever I'm ready. I feel like that's necessary for her. And I feel like as an audience, and even as her cast members, I feel like everyone would be satisfied if she were just like, I'm figuring things out with Morgan. She doesn't want to be mentioned, and I want that to be respected while I'm figuring things out. And I feel like that would be better than whatever BS she's feeding us.
Yeah. Like, why can't she say she's with her? Like, why is that such a problem?
Yeah. But I still think because she is maybe figuring it out and they don't know. And this is all new to her. And she's still, imagine Morgan, though, seeing that she still has these feelings for Mauricio, and she's getting so affected by him dating other women. And I do say this, Mauricio is kind of out of line, like where he's like a total fuckboy. And it's like, calm the fuck down. You're like 60 years old.
Like going to Soho House with your girl.
Yeah, like you're such a loser. Like I would totally be like, who the hell was I married to? This is so ick. Like you were dying to get this out of your system. Like you were dying to go skiing with those like TikTok stars who were going skiing naked. You're weird. Like that is the grossest behavior to me in the entire universe. So I get, and she's also
the victim though here.
What'd you say?
Like he is the victim here though. It's like not, he didn't say like I want to be out of this marriage. Like she kind of forced his hand there.
There's a way to go about things, and it's like,
know.
oh, you're so ugly. You were like dying for this. So were you really cheating on her? Because damn, like you're seen with a new girl every day.
Yeah, but she was flaunting around this young, tatted up, like baddie. You know what I mean? Like in everyone's face, and then on the music video, like
making out
up and with her lingerie or whatever.
Yeah. I think what makes it so where people aren't questioning it as much is because it's another woman. I feel like if it was a man that Kyle was doing this with, everyone would be going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Really going crazy on her.
It'd be a whole different like storm.
But because it's a woman and we like don't know, and we're like, we don't want to say anything too, we're all just kind of like giving her a pass in a way. But I'm over it. Like, I need you to talk about it if this is a part of your life. And I do think you make a great point. She does just need to figure it out, go on a break, call it a day, and then come back when she's ready, because I think Bravo will have her back any chance that they can. And she doesn't need to.
I'll just be sad. Like, you guys, like, Erica really is a friend of at the end of the day. Like, who do we have here? We're going to have Sutton run the show. Like, no, thank you.
Oh my gosh, no, I would cry.
Yeah, there's really no one to like hold that fort down.
We would need Lisa to come back, or Adrienne Maloof, or people like that. We would need people from the past to come back.
For sure. Maybe like Camille wants to be seen so badly. Why not bring her?
Yeah, I like Camille though. I think I do.
She's
I do.
Unhinged at times, so
yeah,
she is like, yeah, she definitely like she wants to. You're so right though. She wants to come back so badly.
She does. I like her too. I find her funny. Like from season 1, like when she called Kyle Machiavellian, I was like, so true.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I could see her coming back and really holding down the fort. And well, no, I don't know if she can hold down the fort.
No, I don't. I could, we had you guys, Kathy Hilton, this episode, she was just there, but nothing happened with her.
But like, that's like why she's funny to me. Like she almost kind of is like a Jennifer Tilly. Like they have these like funny random jokes or funny stories. But like she was like, Jennifer Tilly was like sad because like Kathy was just like, can you give me this? Can you give me that? She's like, I don't think she even knows my name, which is so messed up.
Yeah.
But I feel like you just need to know how Kathy is. Like Kathy is like that. Like even Kyle was saying, Kathy does not care who anybody is. Like, if you're next to her, she's going to ask you to do something for her.
Kathy would do that to Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
Wait, so we think this is Kathy's real personality? Like,
yes.
We do. Oh.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't think that. And so I know you're talking about, because I've seen so many TikToks about it.
No,
but like,
I genuinely think Kathy is like playing a character. I feel like Kathy is like this big dog in Hollywood. And I feel like when she's on camera, she plays Kathy Hilton, like the same way Paris Hilton plays Paris Hilton. But we all know Paris Hilton could shut things down if she wanted to shut things down. And I feel like Kathy, we kind of do have these glimpses of like her real personality throughout the moments. Like, especially when she came after Erica that one time, like,
yeah.
Union.
I feel like if you watch her on like Paris's show, like she still, I know it's a little scary, but she still has that like it could be like a facade, but she still has that personality where she's just like so like Oh yeah, like even when I listened to her on a podcast, she had that personality. Like it's like to me, she's very consistent in what she shows, but obviously it's what she's showing.
But
But
then
she's
you'll see that one side where, like, even in the Paris Hilton stuff, when the stuff was happening in boarding school or wherever she was at, and like Kathy would get defensive at times and kind of upset with Paris. So I do see that. Like, I do see that there's like the two sides where she knew what she was doing in that runway. She knew, like,
yes.
she even, I don't know what, I can't think of it now. She did something where she like laughed it off or knew it was going to create this like spectacle or something. And so it's like, you knew what you were doing there. You were trying to be funny. You were trying to like be cute, bringing Dorit into this. And it was a lot. And that right there was like, that's not a dumb moment. That's you like instigating it and shit, you know, like.
Yeah, like, do you want Dorit to MC your runway show? Yeah. Come on now, girl.
Yeah.
I'm way too wise for this.
But I will say, I do love Kathy. Like, I love her on the show. Like, I find it funny, and she's so damn rich that I like love to see it. I love to see a rich bitch who's like delusional in a way, you know, but in like in an innocent way. Like, it's like such petty stuff. So
what do you guys think has the most staff like on these vacations? Because this vacation that I saw was literally crazy. Like Sun has her house assistant, like they have people taking photos of them, like photographers, makeup. Like how many staff are they bringing and paying? It's not like, and they went to St. Lucia. It was like they went far. They didn't go to like up north where they can drive. Their staff can drive.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm so upset because like, I feel like watching Housewives growing up, I feel like I have this unrealistic expectations of vacations and how they should be. I feel like I should be greeted with my drinks and like have everyone there like do my hair and my makeup. It's so
every night. Like, I wonder really how much downtime they have like to do that. Cause like that has to take 3 hours at least to get ready, hair, makeup, and getting dressed. And then they have a photo shoot every night.
Yeah. I would say Sutton probably has the most because she brings like randoms, like even randoms. Like, I don't know, maybe Dorit, but like Dorit also, I don't think she can afford. Like, I feel like Dorit's like big about the glam. So she'll get the glam, but I feel like Sutton has the most staff. And I feel like Kyle is actually the most low maintenance out of all.
She really is.
Yeah.
And
it
so
might
is
be
Kathy.
Bose, though. I think it might be Bose.
Oh, Bose had a lot of people too.
She had her hair person there to braid her hair. Do you guys know how long it takes to braid your hair? Like 3 hours minimum.
Oh my God, it's really
like actually crazy.
Why didn't she do it before? Like, why?
She wanted it fresh.
Or different styles or something. It's crazy.
Wow. I mean,
Erica's big on her glam as well. She has like 4 people just to do her hair sometimes.
If I had the money though, I would do the same shit. Like if I was on a TV show where there's like fucking people coming at me left and right, like why not if I have the money? But if I don't have the money, like a Dorit and an Erica where they're like, you know, not where they once were, I'm not going to do that shit, you know, like calm down. So,
but Erica like invented it. So
she really did.
Yeah.
So she holds the torch for that.
Do you like Erica this season?
I like Erica every season. That's my girl.
Really? But I didn't like her during that Fox 5 stuff.
What point?
I don't know, like all like a groupie together. That's like when I actually liked Sutton for like coming for them. That was the only time.
No, I always like Erica, but I didn't like the rest of the Fox 5. Like I definitely hated Teddy. Oh, but God bless her soul, guys. I didn't mean anything about it. Oh my God.
No, I'll tell you that, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Your opinion doesn't have to change because but yeah, that's like a heartbreaking thing too, of course.
Yeah, but the rest of them I didn't like, but I've always really liked Erica because I liked how extra she was and I liked how real she came off no matter what. Like I feel like Erica always stands for what she believes in no matter what's going on.
Yeah, I do. I will say I love her this season. So
she's calling out everyone on their hypocrisy, like at every moment. She's like, you don't do this, you do this, you don't do this. And it's like, okay, she's ready.
Yeah.
She got Sutton. She really did get Sutton. Like no one has gotten Sutton the way she's gotten Sutton. That boat ride. So
you pose as a friend and work as an enemy. Oh my God.
Yeah. Because she was on the other end of it for, like 2 seasons. And she's like, and the audience all turned on her, especially because like Sutton and that stuff. So I can definitely see it. I'm excited to see the reunion. Overall, how do you feel this season's been, Chloe? Do you like it or how are you feeling about it?
No, I mean, I like it in the
She's like,
sense
no.
of like, I really like that Dorit came into her own and how I feel like she's kind of taken the crown this season. But I don't like that I feel like we're watching the same episode over and over and over again. This is the first time out of like, what, 5 episodes that we finally got like a spark of something new.
Yeah.
So I haven't liked it overall, but I do like this shift in dynamics for sure.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, I'm not like turning it on right away. I'm like watching while I do errands or something, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not into it like that, but yeah. So I think that's all that we have for Beverly Hills. Chloe, we need to do this again.
Yes.
Yes, I had so much fun. I need you guys to recap Married to Medicine. Like, I listened to you guys on my way to work. You guys need to get it together.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh,
And
I need to say something. Now that Phaedra's gone, I'm actually, it made no sense how Phaedra left Married to Medicine. You know, like she doesn't show up after that. And I was talking to someone from work, and he was like, I watch it because my fiance, and he's like, but I don't think that's the end of Phaedra. I'm like, no, that's literally the end of Phaedra. He's like, no, she just left and then she's gonna come back. Like I'm like, no, she's done with the show. And I feel like so much was cut out that because no one understands why she would be done just based on that. Like, and it's because she went to Atlanta though.
Right.
but they're in or you're seeing the show Atlanta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but I'm obsessed with Married to Medicine. I think Heavenly right now on social media is like unhinged though, times a billion.
I mean, right now she's always is.
I know, that's true too. That's
I'm
true.
a Dr. Heavenly apologist for sure.
You're a who? Oh, really?
Yeah. But I
Hilarious.
love everyone on that show besides Sweet Tea.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Sweet Tea was definitely not made for the show, but you know,
She's a pawn.
yeah,
And
yeah.
but yeah, we really should talk about it because it really is so good. And I'm caught up.
Okay, maybe you can come back on and do it with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll what was that?
I did that and it triggered something. I don't know.
I'm dying.
Do you have an iPhone? Are you on your iPhone?
Oh yeah, I am, because I was like, my camera looks so much better on this. Like, I know you guys use my laptop, but
I'm dying. Well, that will definitely encourage us to do that. So we will touch base with you because we had so much fun, and this was very much requested that you come on. And oh my gosh, are you like our third cousin? Because I was feeling
what a dream, you guys. I don't think
what's her
understand.
name?
Like, y'all are the only podcast I listen to consistently.
Aww.
So it's my last one on my bucket list because I already did Carlos, so this is the one.
Yeah. Well, we're so happy.
Roxanne, say her name correctly now, the show name.
Hot Bravo Takes.
Good job.
You guys, she's literally famous on TikTok. Like, go look at her TikTok, all her videos. You even do like ones with like music. I don't even know. Like, you're very creative. You're very creative with it. And I'm like, even like your sayings, all that stuff. And all of her videos go viral. Like, I literally will watch it. I have a personal one, so I'll like watch it on my personal. We follow you though, but like I'll watch it on my personal because my For You page is different on my personal than like the Housewives one. And I'm like, oh wow, yeah. And I always agree with everything. So you guys check her out on TikTok. She's massive on TikTok. And she's just gonna get bigger. So we are so happy for you.
Thank you guys so much for inviting me. I love you guys so much.
We love you. Thank you. All right. You guys have a great night. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.